gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. I'm Chet Yoder here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, as tonight the Mudbugs will conclude their two-game series against the always pesky New Mexico Ice Wolves. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Chet Yoder here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. The Mudbugs are building a win streak and building some consistent play and winning ways. They've won their last 3 in a row overall, and last night they grinded out a 2-1 win over the Ice Wolves, and this was a terrific effort led by Simo Bushler, who made 32 saves. But the Mudbugs had a lot of concerns as the first 40 minutes weren't great hockey for them, but they once again turn in another big third period. Ryan Burke able to squeeze in his first of the season. Kaysen Musket gets his first point in his junior hockey league career, and the Mudbugs tied the game up at 6:12 of the third. Then at 15:57, Jaden Goldie remained hot as he got on a breakaway shorthanded and snapped one past Carson Stokes, for his second goal in as many games. Logan Haru and Maxim Sushinsky got the assists, and the Mudbugs went on to win that game 2-1. A look in the standings, it's very tricky as the Mudbugs have climbed over a few teams. They're in third place in the South Division, but that's very misleading because they have played 4 more games than a few of their teams. They've played 5 more games against Oklahoma. In first place is Lone Star. They've won 9 straight. They're at 11-1 with 22 points. Then Amarillo at 15 points. The Mudbugs in third place at 14 points, but they've played 4 more games than Amarillo. So things are a little bit tricky. Mudbugs, some of the teams have had a couple of weeks off. Mudbugs kept playing games. New Mexico in 4th place at 13 points. Oklahoma at 12 points. They're in 5th place. The Rhinos in 6th at 10 points. The Jackalopes in 7th at 9 points, and the Ice Rays in last place at 5 points. This is very important for the Mudbugs since they've played more games than others to win these games and an opportunity to get the sweep tonight. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. After these messages, we'll have more here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to our Margaritaville 7-11 start time. We'll have more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, finale of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the New Mexico Ice Wolves. We're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, I guess you can say another resilient win, another big third period. I don't know what it is about these third periods, but boy, it's been a good trend for your team the last 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, that's been kind of when we're waking up. Don't like that we're waking up 40 minutes in. Hopefully our guys are ready to go from the drop of the puck tonight. We just need a quick start and need to make sure our guys are ready to go on time tonight. So, I mean, the way that we finished the game, we're really happy with that and the result. So hopefully that the way that we're playing trends in the right way for tonight.
You've played the game for a long time. Is it tough to grasp maybe a sense of urgency earlier in the game? Was that the problem, maybe, what you were saying in the first period as a coaching staff?
Yeah, I think we were just not really executing and making the easier play. We kind of were sitting back a little bit on our heels rather than on our toes and just kind of going. And so hopefully tonight we kind of instructed on the guys, let's just go. Don't wait for the game. Just go ahead and take it.
The game-tying goal, I mean, that line you've been kind of keeping intact for a little bit. Brent Litchard, Kaysen Musket, and Ryan Burke. Berkey gets his first goal. Kaysen Musket gets his first junior hockey league point. Boy, a big moment in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good call for Berkey. He wanted to do a set play kind of deal. Didn't even work out the way that he wanted to, but he was smart enough to just go to the net and kind of finish through after Musket gets the shot. Redirect off the back wall, and Litchard was crashing, Burke was crashing the net, and like that line, yeah, like I don't want to take those three apart because they're just lots of energy. I mean, you look at where the bulk of our physicality is coming from, it's coming from those guys, and it's I think it's wearing down on teams at times so that our other lines are able to kind of put the hammer down, and they just got a good go-ahead goal there to tie it up, and just from doing the little things right and working hard at it.
What do you guys like most about Brent Litchard? Because this is a kid that 04 born, and I feel like he, like you said, does a lot of the little things right that maybe don't get noticed in a game.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good shot. He's got a good mind. He keeps his head in the game. He's very coachable. He's a player that is learning every day, and he's also taking it in the right way too, where it's he's able to adjust on the fly too. So he's a smart player that has just really been blooming here lately. So it's good to see him taking the steps that he has been consistently day by day, and that's a big thing in his game, is that he has been consistent.
I know you called Logan Gotinsky's shorthanded goal in Amarillo. Did you call Jaden Goldie's as well?
I was kind of laughing at that on the bench too after Goldie scored, because as soon as the puck was on its way up to the point, I was yelling at Goldie to go, and he just kind of went feet right through the guy, puck bounce, he got the breakaway, and then I jokingly said to Soupy, I called that one again. And he kind of laughed and chuckled on the bench, but yeah, I can't take credit for that one though. That was old Goldie in the moment, and he made a good read on the play and went for it and tucked it right on the blocker side there.
And more of a great performance from Simo Bushler. He made 32 saves, and boy, just to come out of the IR stint, and obviously the setback that he kind of set back. He waited an extra week, and boy, that time seems to maybe have paid off for him to be 110%.
Oh yeah, he was patient right there at the beginning. I know it was eating at him that he wasn't playing at a time where he felt he was healthy, but the way that he's just kind of stepped up and been a leader out there and just putting in the work each day. He is a player that I think is going to be a very good Division I hockey player. He's so calm and composed back there. That's one of the biggest parts of his game as a goaltender, is really collecting it in and keeping it very steady, and he's very patient back there in the crease as well.
Last game for a while, a big opportunity to get 2 points in front of what's going to be another big home crowd. What needs to happen tonight?
I'm just going to say that again and again, we just need to be simple, hard, and nothing fancy to it. Just got to be doing the right work. Got to make sure we're making the easy plays. The more easy plays we can make, I think as a bulk, it makes the game a lot easier too. So that's what I'm hoping for, that our guys do and buy into for tonight, is just hard, simple, and go hard. like for 60 minutes right from the drop. Don't want to wait till the third period this time.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages as we count down to our 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Getting ready for the Whataburger starting lineups as we count down to our Margaritaville 7-11 start time. First for the New Mexico Ice Wolves, head coach by Phil Fox. Assistant coach Vinny Bone. At left wing will be number 8, Sully Sholey. At center will be number 27, Hunter Hastings. And on the right wing will be number 29, Tyler Samadrol. Defensively for the Wolves, it'll be number 11, Aiden Emerson, and number 3, William Erickson. And making the start in nets will be number 1, Will Craig. And the numbers on Craig have been impressive. His numbers are as follows. He is 3-1 with a 3.50 goals against and an .882 save percentage. He wants to, get better at that, but he's been able to win games despite those numbers being inflated quite a bit. Your Whataburger starting lineup for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 5th year as the bench boss. Associate head coach Michael Hill. Goalie coach Rich Perron. Honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 9, Logan Gotinsky. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be the captain, Garrett Steele. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 3, Logan Haru, and number 2, Tristan Zarski. And making the start in nets will be number 44, Simo Bushler. And the St. Laurent Montreal native has been absolutely spectacular between the pipes. He made 32 saves last night. He's 4-0 on the year with a 1.48 goals against and a .945 save percentage. His save percentage and his goals against is second best now overall in all of the North American Hockey League. And he's won 8 of his past 9 starts dating back to last season. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial. Delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years, Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. Mudbugs in their special Renee's Run Cancer Awareness jerseys. It's got a shade of pink, red, white, purple with the claw in front, with the crown on top to signify Renee's Run. Those wonderful jerseys will be auctioned off after tonight's game. The New Mexico Ice Wolves in their red, yellow, and blacks with the Wolves logo in front, the yellow numberings and letterings along the back. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. Mudbugs last home game until they come back to take on these very same Ice Wolves back on December 2nd and 3rd. So we're glad to have you here. Good crowd still filing in here into George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. So glad you can join us on this special Cancer Awareness Weekend. A lot of names on the ice to honorary people who have been affected by cancer or who have passed away from cancer. I've lost about 4 family members on my mom's side from cancer, from various types of cancer. So I know what this weekend means, and it's just an extra significance of what this month means, what this weekend means, and It's an extra inspiration to want to do well on this night and this weekend. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another rousing rendition of tonight's national anthem sung by the lovely Amanda Jo Pines. She's been here before, and she never disappoints. So glad to have you with us for a Saturday night of Mudbugs hockey. They call it a Louisiana Saturday night. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. Simo Bushler to my left. Will Craig to my right. As we're ready to get this baby underway. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. I could use a fireplace right behind me. It is chilly in here. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Our next homestand will be December 2nd and 30th. You don't want to wait to get your tickets. Get them now, because it's our Coca-Cola Christmas / Teddy Bear Toss Daddy-Daughter Date Night weekend. It's a great weekend to come on out. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs looking for a much better start than they've had the last couple of games. And that was strictly addressed this morning at the team meeting. And Garrett Steele, the leader, took a lot of accountability for his team coming out slow. And he wears a lot of blame on his shoulders as a man who wears the C, as somebody you would want to see for the guy who wears the C. Face-off battle tied up. It was won there by New Mexico, and it's lofted into the bug zone to my left. Taken there along to the near side. Zarski pokes it up ahead, and Nickel will nail it back out to center. Taken there by Gotinski, comes across the point, to the left point. Quick shot toward the net, tipped on its way through. Stick save made there by Craig as Steele was dancing in front of the net. Now along to the far side, banked off the far side boards, too far there for Shully. It's going to be taken there by Zarski. Zarski to the far side there to Haru, fresh off a haircut. He buzzed the head up a little bit. He got tired of it, wanted a change, and we'll see if the change provides maybe some good fortunes for number 3. Along to the left side, Hutchinson ladles it into the bug zone, slowed down there by Bushler. And boy, Bushler dialed in ever since returning from the IR on that lower body injury. Shot toward the net, as I say it, it's tipped and scored, and it beats Bushler. I'll take the heat for that one. I just jinxed him. Hutchinson threw it toward the net from the left point, and it kind of pinballed its way in, and just 59 seconds in, New Mexico's got a 1-0 lead. I'll keep my mouth shut on number 44. New Mexico 1, Shreveport 0 in the early goings. Will Howard gets credit for the goal. He might have tipped it in front. And the Mudbugs, like last night, have given up the game's first goal. Puck now just rimmed in along to the near corner. New Mexico with the early 1-0 lead. Play to the right point. Danziger tries to chase it down. Now a shot toward the net, save made there by Craig as Danziger drifted one toward the net. Boy, that goal really wasn't seen from Bushler as there was a lot of traffic in front. Face off to the left of Craig. 1-0 lead early for New Mexico. Face off won there by New Mexico's Camden Benson. He'll go around the far side boards, back out to center. Taken there by Park. Park, who missed the last 3 games due to a upper body injury, so glad to have him back in action. Park pelts it off the far side boards, back out to center. Up the middle it goes. Now puck just knifed in there by Ellings into the Bug zone behind Bushler's cage. Boy, this was the start the Mudbugs did not want to have by giving up the game's first goal. Fluky bounce, though. Now up the middle. Litchard will lug it back out, and Litchard comes in offsides. 2:08 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. First period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Once again, Howard's 10th from Hutchinson, 59 seconds in, and that's Howard's second goal of this series. He has scored both goals so far for New Mexico overall in this series. Taken there by Steele, thrown through the middle, off the stick, backhand shot, save made there. That was a shot there by Nickel looking for one. Puck now deflects out of play, and we'll get a break in the action. You can still get season tickets to Mudbugs hockey under a prorated price. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Miss Kimberly Jacks will take care of you. Season tickets still remain. Limited seats here at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Emerson's got it. Off the near side, kept in there by Danziger. He'll whirl it around the far side boards. Now far side, back out to center. Good hard check there. That was landed there by Lavassier. Lavassier getting the start, extra forward tonight for Coach Soupy. Another hard check there by Lavassier, sealing up the deal there. Goldie now behind the net trying to grab it. He's got a couple of black jerseys to tackle through. Now lugged back out to center, far side. Worked in, far side. That's Samadrol. He sails a shot wide. Left point, Hutchinson a drive. Gets blocked. Now the Mudbugs want to take off with it. Off the far side boards, taken up there to Miller. And Miller couldn't grab it cleanly. But he'll chop it around the near side boards. Taken there by Shully. Good pursuit there by Volkema. But now along the left side, that's Shully. He'll gallop back out to center and love tap it in to the Bug zone. Puck galloped that, taken there by Sushinsky in the Babarusk, Belarus native. He'll go to the near side to Park off the stick of Murray. Murray through the neutral zone. Good seal up there by Park. Uh-oh, taken away there by Endo. That's Asaku Endo, the Japanese forward for New Mexico. Now kicked around, back out to center. Mudbugs trying to get their feet under them. They better do it in a hurry. They're down 1-0 early. Now around to the near side boards. Taken there by Howard, who's got the goal. Intercepted there by Musket. Musket trying to lead it in deep, but he couldn't. It got blocked off, and now Metz to the near side there to Howard. Poked at out of trouble there by Zarski. Up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard now will just twist it into the near corner. Good work there by Musket. Lets it go there for Haru. Haru, left point. Spins a shot toward the net. It goes wide into the near side. Held in there by Musket around the near half wall. And now taken there by Litchard. Litchard's going to curl back, and now he'll just dish it in deep down low there to Musket. Musket works a cycle along to the near corner. Taken there by Burke. Burke a shot. Block. Rebound chance. They score! It's Musket! Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. First goal in his NHL career, and it's a big one early in this baby. And the son of the general manager, Scott Musket, has got his first in a Mudbug uniform. What a special moment for Kaysen Musket, and what a special moment for all you Mudbugs fans. Mudbugs won. Ice Wolves won. Musket's got his first. Time of the goal. 4.5 into the first. Musket will get the goal, I believe. Litchard and Burke will get the assist. Burke will for sure get one. We'll see if there's a secondary helper. Of course, you look at Scott Musket, a proud daddy moment there, as the Mudbugs are doing a lot of things right. Far side boards, played back out to center. Puck now just twisted in, slowed down there by Bushler, save made, rebound chance. Boy, there was a lot of trouble there. Game tied 1-1. 4:30, time of the goal on Musket's first. To the near side there to Kuntz. He'll kick it into the Bug zone. Behind Bushler's cage, now taken back out. Mudbugs trying to work it up into the near side boards. Hard check, but Miller stays with it. Miller snaps one toward the net. Save made there by Craig, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off won there by New Mexico, but not out. Shot toward the net. Far side. Now to the near side it goes. The Wolves will be able to wing it out over to Scully. Now around. And now a puck rolls toward the net. And we'll get a break in the action as Bushler covers up. .14:07 remaining in the opening period. Kaysen Musket, first point last night, first goal tonight. Turning in a nice little weekend for the GM Sun. And deep now it goes, slowed down there off the far side boards. On over to Howard. Howard now will leak it in behind Bushler's cage. Off the near side, it's going to get dumped down for icing on the Bugs. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. They also got delicious appetizer items. They got this brownie sundae whenever I'm getting away from the Chet Yoder diet. It's unbelievable. Back toward the net. Leahy is denied there by Bushler. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Big hello to my lovely wife, Miss Sarah, who's tuned in tonight from home. She is in the comfort of her newer house with my lovely stepdaughter, Miss Kylie Ann. They are watching the game from home and enjoying it from there. And I'm sure they were quite excited for Case and Musket, just as much as we were in this building. 1-1 game. 6.5 gone by here in the opening period. Off the far side boards. It goes over to Johnson. Johnson can't get it out. Held in there. And now Austin will just kind of angle it in off the end boards, off the near side. The puck flipped out of play by Hutchinson. The Mudbugs were lobbying for a delay of game penalty, but looked like it got off a stick of a Mudbug. One game. Be sure to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond. You can do that by getting private party packages, private ice time, private party room. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. She'll take care of you. I know my girl, Miss Kylie Ann, celebrated a birthday a couple of years ago here at the rink, and she loved every bit of it. And I don't blame her. Face off far, Mudbug blue line. Battle at, tied up. Won there by the Bugs. Lavassier drops it off to his blue line. Danziger will rim it in, and that might be icing on the Bugs, and it will be. Mudbugs will have a long journey after this weekend. It'll start in Oklahoma. It'll be a 7:15 puck drop from the Blazers Ice Center in Oklahoma City. We can't wait. A new barn for the Bugs to enter. Eric out. Right to the right of us. And there was a older fan there who wasn't even looking that way. Luckily, everybody's okay. And young man's got a souvenir. 12:45 remaining in the first. Face-off tied up. One there by the Bugs. They'll squeeze it back to Danziger. Loses his balance. Goes off the near side boards. There to Murray. Murray now just drifting on to the far side. Back out to center. Chop. Danziger through the middle. Scully to Volkema. Played back to Danziger. And now to Lavassier. And Lavassier will just lodge it into the New Mexico zone. Now far corner. Hutchinson has it. 1-1 game. After Howard scored, Case and Musket responded 4.5 in. Off the far side there to Nickel. Now to the near side, off the stick now of Samadril. Directed into the Bug zone. Now played off the near side boards, back out. The center, here's Steele. Fires a shot toward the net. That went high on Craig. Boy, Steele put everything in it. Just misfired. And we got a break in the action. Case Musket, his first goal in his NHL career, evens the score at 1. 1-1, 11:43 to go in the first. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back. A backhand shot. And oh boy, Craig kept it out off the initial faceoff. When driving the net there was Morris, and the net came off its mooring as play is back underway. 1-1 game. Faceoff now will come to the right of Craig. Faceoff won there by the Bugs. Haru's got it. He'll go to the right point. Chopped in down low there by Zarski. Now to the near corner. Thrown back up top. Haru, high slot shot. And it might have hit a body in front. It goes to the near corner. Tied up stick now. Forked. Held in there by Haru. Now taken there by Metz. Metz now will skate up the left side. He works around the stick of Haru, and then Haru tackles him down. They got tied up. And now Haru's got his stick held on to each other. They're tied up. They were getting feisty with one another. I think they both thought they were in the right. Metz was holding on to Haru's stick, and Haru was trying to get him off as the one deflects out of play. Haru and Metz making eye contact through the benches. And that'll be a love connection that might be revisited later in the game. Right wing circle face-off one. Danziger a shot toward the net. It goes to the far corner. Redirects. Burke worked down low. Spun around. Litcher dropped off the Musket. Musket's got it. Musket around the far side boards. He just kind of churned it in to the near corner. And now taken back right point. Danziger a shot toward the net. Ooh, fumbled around a little bit there by Craig. Pushed off the puck there was Burke. Litchard's in there. We got a tie up. Musket's in there behind the New Mexico cage. We got a third man in here. Now wait a minute. Burke's getting manhandled. He's 3-on-1. Burke can handle his own, he said. We got some penalties coming up. I think they're going to even it up. Litchard's going in. Hutchinson's going in. I think we might have some 4-on-4 hockey. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to give an extra one now. I don't know if they're going to even this up. I think the Mudbugs might get a power play out of this. Yeah, Dalton's going in now for New Mexico. And we'll see. Nichols trying to figure this out. And there will be a power play for the Bugs. They'll get the first one of the night. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Power play kind of hanging around. 18th best at 16.3%. It could be worse. New Mexico's PK, not bad. 15th best at 81.5. Face off, far circle. Goldie to take it. Face off tied up. Face off won there by the Bugs. They got it. Volkema now will just spear it in down low. Far corner there to Morris. Thrown across there to Miller. Miller dropped up top to Volkema, back to Miller. Miller near half wall. He'll glide it back to Volkema. He'll go to the far side, thrown through the slot, tied up. Steele was there. Played off the near side, held in there by Volkema. He'll twist it in, down low to the far corner. Staying with it there is Steele. Now to the far corner, it goes to Morris. Play to the left point. Miller across there to Volkema. Back now to the top there to Miller. Over to Volkema. Miller at the point. Runs the point to the far circle. Oh, a snapshot fanned on. Morris has it. Down low there to the captain, Steele. Steele now far half wall, far circle. Thrown across. Mishandled there by Volkema. He'll stay with it. And he'll just chop it in down low there to Steele. Down low now to Goldie. Goldie behind the net. He stays with it. Good zone time, but the Mudbugs can't get much shot on net. Now a shot toward the net, redirected, they score! Off the stick of Morris through the slot. Mudbugs take the lead. Power play goal. Mudbugs 2, the Ice Wolves 1. Love the Drake. As he was through the slot, just stuck his stick out and redirected it home. As Craig was tilting to his right and couldn't get back left. Power play tally for the Bugs. Shreveport 2, New Mexico 1. Boy, not much Craig can do there. And the Mudbugs, just like that goal, 10-19 of the opening period. Jaden Goldie should get 1 assist. We'll get the official call in just a second. Great work by the Grand Rapids, Michigan native. Drake Morris's second of the year from Volkema and Goldie. Power play tally 10-19. Here comes New Mexico. Boy, they're coming in with a fury. And that one deflects out of play. Boy, great work. They had great zone time, and they were able to cash in on the man advantage. Quick shot toward the net there. Oh, Bushler had it stopped. There was no whistle. And now pushing and shoving. Boy, that was a set play. As Scholey slinged one toward the net. Face off, far circle, one snap toward the net, save made. Played back. Boy, these New Mexico Ice Wolves will not give up. Played back out to center. Off the far side boards. Now into the near corner it goes. To the right of Bushler. Hard check there. On the far side there by Zarski. Now around the far side, nudged up ahead. Gotinski, he was waiting for it to settle down, and he lifted it just wide right in front. It was a great effort there by Steele and Gotinski, a couple of roommates for a long time now. Puck now punched all the way down. Down to the near corner it goes. Haru will flip it back to Danziger. 8:30 remaining in the first. Bugs 2, the Wolves 1. Here comes the captain, Steele. He'll rumble his way into the zone. Thrown in front, but there were no Mudbugs in front. Now played back out to center. Volkema's got it, but he's got to watch out for Howard along his back. Puck golfed in there by Asaku Endo. In deep behind Bushler's cage, taken there by Danziger to the near side, weeded back out to center. Too far there for Mack. Austin has it. He'll glide it on over to Danziger. He'll drop it off to Austin through the middle. Austin to the far side, there to Volkema. Flipped on back, far side there to Mack. Mack now, he'll work it down low behind the net, over to Lavassier. Lavassier now stays with it. Lavassier gets hit hard into the boards. Staying with it there is Mack. Mack now battling for it. Mack wins the draw, wins the free. Now Mack gets in front. Oh, that's a good stick there by Endo to break it up. Played back out to center. And now Kuntz back into his own zone. Off the near side boards all the way down. It was tipped, so no icing. Mudbugs could not have started out the game any more disastrously, giving up a goal 59 seconds in, but they have shown a lot of character as they're able to get two. Quick shot there, right pad save as Leahy ripped one toward the net. Boy, Bushler very alert. Now swung on and missed there by Leahy, and the puck is poked out to center there by Musket. Puck now just fired back into the Bug zone. Murray's got it off the far side boards, back out to center now, up the middle. A little space here for Burke to run. Burke's got it. He's got Murray with him. Thrown. Oh, it tried to go far side there to Murray, and it was kicked out of trouble. That's a good job there by Jack Dalton. Now back out to center. 6:25 remaining in the first. Here comes Miller through the seam. Flip toward the net. Save made there by Craig. The net comes off its mooring, and we got a break in the action. You know, it's weird about the story between Garrett Steele and Logan Gotinski's relationship. I've talked about how they were billeting together for a good while here in Shreveport. I just got provided some news from Miss Gretchen Steele, Garrett Steele's mom, that they have known each other quite longer than that. They billeted together at the age of 10 years old in Quebec. Shot toward the net. Save made there by Craig as he fought off a tip in front. A shot there by Morris. He was looking for more. And they are like, two peas in a pod, always together, always cracking jokes on one another. It's usually Gotinski who's the loud one. It's usually Steele who's got the better jokes amongst the two, at least from what I've seen. Steele can be a little bit more laid back and not as loud as Gotinski, but boy, he's got good material, and that's what it's about with Garrett Steele, number 18. We're going to miss that guy. Fourth-year Mudbug. Puck now pitchforked into the New Mexico zone by Bugs Hockey. To the near side it goes to Kuntz off the stick of Scholey, and it goes all the way down for icing. And I remember when Garrett Steele first arrived as a Mudbug. It was during a road trip. We were in Amarillo eating lunch at Outback Steakhouse and came in, joined the team in the 2019-2020 season, and I'll never forget it because he had glasses on. And he looked like the intellectual hockey player. And very rarely have I seen him wear glasses after that initial meeting at the lunch. Didn't know anybody. He was kind of like the new kid standing, not knowing where to sit and eat. And we had a meal ready for him, and, well, he's never left. Along to the near side. Quick shot toward the net there by Nickel. It went wide. Played back out to center. Puck now just scooted back in to the Mudbugs zone, or rather New Mexico Mudbugs offensive zone. And puck now banked off the far side board. Should be icing on New Mexico, and it will be. Five minutes remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. The Bugs 2, the Ice Wolves 1. Faceoff will come far circle. Volcom will take the draw. We got some warnings on the New Mexico side. Faceoff won there by Hastings. As the puck is sledged all the way down, this is going to be another icing on the Wolves. This game this opening period rather, has kind of had a rough flow to it. At times there's no whistle for 3-4 minutes, and then the next minute you got about 3-4 whistles in a chunk of that minute. Faceoff tied up, one there by Volkema, but it bounced off the stick of Sushinsky back out to center. Parks got it, led off the stick of Volkema in deep now into the Wolves zone. Volkema now gets tied up behind the net. Wraparound chance! Oh, that was smothered up there by Craig. That was Mack trying to catch Craig napping, and he almost slipped it through. .437 remaining here in the opening frame. 2-1 game in favor of Shreveport. Face-off tied up. One there by Dalton off the near side boards. On over to Hutchinson. He'll lead it into the Bug zone. Off the stick of Park. Chipped across, taken there by Miller. Miller's going to glide back, take a U-turn, now up the middle. To the far side he goes, over to Sushinsky. He'll slap it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now Metz around the near side there to Howard. He got a little space, turned over. Zarski a shot. It went wide of Craig. Now to the near side there to Howard. Howard now off the far side boards. Too far there. For that was number 39, A.J. Carls. Now through the middle. Boy, New Mexico had some numbers on that penetration through the Bug zone. Now off the stick of Leahy in deep. Taken in there by Litcher. Litcher drops to a knee. Now he's got it. Off, back out to center. Looks like a delayed offsides for New Mexico. Litcher off the stick of Musket. And now it's taken to the near side there by Emerson. Off the near side boards, back out to center. Leahy ladles it in. Uh-oh. Looks like a penalty's coming up to Bugs hockey. This one's going against Haru, and he's about to lose it. He's got a sheepish laugh on his face. I think he might have got the knob of his stick on too high. It's a roughing infraction on Haru. And Haru with a sarcastic smile, and he's going to make sure that maybe his team will get the same courtesy down the road. First time tonight, the Mudbugs will be on the first choice personnel penalty kill. It's the best in the league at 90.7%. Tied with the Janesfield Jets, but Shreveport gets the edge at number 1. New Mexico's power play, good, but they've dropped to 7th best at 25.6%. Face-off, tied up. One there by Scully. Play to the left point, settled down there by Haru. It goes to the right point. Now settled down there to Hutchinson. Hutchinson thrown across. On over to Erickson. Erickson now across, shot toward the net, blocked, backhand shot, save made. Another shot toward the net, pad save made there by Bush. And he had to cover it up as Braden Ring was trying to jab one in. .306 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the right of Simon Bushler, a French-Canadian netminder. Off the near side boards. Tied up stick. A little space here for Samadral behind Bushler's net. He'll whirl it back up top to the right point. On over to Erickson, thrown across. There's a little space. Quick shot blocked in front there by Park. He wore it. Out of the right point there to Erickson. They're looking for Johnson. Johnson jolts one to the net. Right bat save. Rebound chance. Bushler's got it as Scholey slapped one toward the net. And Bushler had it covered for a break in the action. Faceoff will stay deep in the Bug zone. Faceoff tied up. One there by Volkema. Far side. Off the far side boards. Now to the right point. Or at the top of the point, Dalton has it. Dalton to the near side there to Metz. Top of the near circle, thrown through the slot. Mudbugs trying to clear. And Volkema able to fire it off the far side boards all the way down. Mudbugs will get a few personnel changes. Goldie has it. Along that far corner, he's going to kind of steer it and just kind of kick it along the wall. Down to 48 seconds remaining on Haru's roughing infraction. Metz to the far side, now led through the middle. Mudbugs trying to break it up. And now grabbed there by Nickel. Nickel fires it down the length of the ice. Good job there by number 12 of Shreveport. Down to 30 seconds remaining now on the first power play of the night for the Ice Wolves. First choice personnel penalty kill. So far, so good. And off the stick of Howard into the far corner. Off the far side boards. It'll go all the way down. Good clear there by Sushinsky. Now to the near side. Dalton off the stick of Howard. He's going to grab it. Has a chance. Good stick and check there by Sushinsky. Now up ahead there to Nickel. Nickel will drop it off to Litchard. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Litchard spins it into the zone. Looking for a chance here. And now taken there by Musket. Musket has it and whirls it around to the far corner. Litchard has it. Litchard has Burke with him. Chopped around the far half wall. Now through the slot, Litchard dropped off the Musket. Intercepted there by Howard. And Howard will be able to pop it all the way down. Off the stick of Litchard, less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. It's Shreveport on top, 2-1. Off the far side boards, back out to center. Volkema will take it to the near side there to Zarski. Zarski off the stick of Volkema. Pushed around now, back out to center. And now worked back in to the Bug zone. It'll be fetched down there by Haru. Haru off the far side boards. Mack up ahead there to Murray, and Murray will mail it in. Sutton Murray getting the start tonight for the Bugs. Boy, he was a kid at a candy store dressing up, getting ready for tonight's game. Got to make the most of your starts, and Murray knows that. Face off too far there for Mack's stick, or rather pass was too far for Mack's stick, and it'll be an icing with 7.7 seconds remaining here in the opening frame. Face off to the left of Bushler. Tied up, one there by the Bugs. Haru's got it. He'll rip it around the near side boards off the stick of Murray, and that'll do it as it goes into the Wolves zone. And after one period of play, a good period for Bugs hockey after the early goal given up. They rally with a pair of goals from Musket and Drake Morse. Your score after one period of play. It's the Bugs 2, the Wolves 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road But it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental. Our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. A special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They kind of eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, it's every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A start to the game that was left to be desired was turned around quite quickly for Mudbugs hockey. Kaysen Musket, 4.5 into the game, able to snap home his first of his NAHL career. His line mates Burke and Litchard got the assists, and the Mudbugs tied the game up 1-1. Then at 10:19 on the power play, the Mudbugs were able to find Drake Morris through the slot, redirecting home his second goal of the season. And the Mudbugs lead 2-1 after one. And now the second period coming up. And it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, LLC. Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems. Within your business, just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case. Or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs will skate from right to left here in the second. Face off at center ice. Nickel will take the draw. Face-off tied up and won there by Shreveport. To the near side, Haru caroms it off the near side boards. In deep, good hard check there by Steele. Now off the far side boards, back out to center. In deep now to the Mudbug zone. Hastings able to throw it in. Far half wall, Gotinski takes a hard check along the back. Penalty. Looks like it's coming up against New Mexico. I will say the officials are not going to let much slide tonight, as they might have done last night. Second power play of the night. Checking from behind, Samadral can't believe it. Mudbugs 1 for 1 on the man advantage. Face off, near circle. Goldie will take the draw. Nice draw of the penalty there by Gotinski. Shots were 17-11 in favor of Bugs hockey after the first. Oh no, Bushler misplayed it. And he almost got caught as the puck was dumped all the way down. Boy, that was a disastrous sequence there for Bushler, and he's able to avoid even more potential disaster. Miller works it around the far side boards, and he'll go right back out of the zone. Now through the middle to the near side, it goes to Morris. Morris across, far circle through Morris. A shot, it was a give and go. Stick save made there by Craig. Volkema to the near corner, Steele off the far side. That one will bounce right back out. To the near side there to Volkema. Off the stick, Volkema's got it. Volkema dropped off to Morse. Morse across there to Steele, and Steele will just knife it in down low and come off for a line change. So, and that one not able to be held in as we're down to 50 seconds left and going all the way down behind his buddy's net. That's Nickel. He's going to slow down, get some personnel here, and drop it off to Haru. Haru to the right side. He's got to take a U-turn back, and boy, Leahy creating some problems here. Burke will work it in to the New Mexico zone. Back up top to Haru. Smacks one toward the net. That was a right pad save made there by Craig. And now worked back out. That's Erickson. Taken back out. Here's Haru. Mudbugs have some numbers thrown across. Gotinski. High slot. That one got blocked in front there by Johnson. Now the near half wall. Trying to hold it in there is Sushinsky. Sushinsky's got it, and intercepted. And the puck is slid down the length of the ice there by Johnson. Penalty over. Mudbugs 1 for 2, and now Litchard skates in near circle, fired toward the net. Shoulder save made there by Craig, and he'll cover it up. 2:38 gone by here in the second period. The Mudbugs, who are on top of this game 2-1. Face off near circle. Litcher to take the draw. Face off one there. Out there by Musket from the near corner, went wide. Now down low to the far corner. Musket gets taken down. Litchard was there, but it's taken along the near side there by Javier. Javier along the neutral zone, taken there by Benson. Benson to the far side there to Kuntz. Kuntz now will just soccer it in to the Mudbug zone. It'll bounce on net, and Bushler wants to cover it up, and I don't blame him. 3:02 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Stop by the Swamp Shack during game days and during the week to get your new Bugs merchandise. They got jerseys, apparel, and much more. Want to stop by the Swamp Shack for all your hottest apparel of Mudbugs hockey. Face off to the right of Bushler. Face off, poked at, taken there by Murray. Murray, 2-on-2. He's got Mack with him. Murray throws a shot high of the net. Far side, Hutchinson off the far side boards, back out to center. That one flips out of play, right into the Mudbugs bench. Face off should stay in the, well, it's going to come out of the New Mexico zone. That's right. Far New Mexico blue line. Face-off tied up. One there by Shreveport as Mack able to whack it in deep to the Wolves zone. Far side, Metz. Far side, on over to Howard. A shot goes wide of Bushler. Now through the slot, intercepted there by Mack. Mack now just lofts it back out to center. Mudbugs trying to get onside. Mack waits, and he'll just thump it in. Wholesale line change for Bugs hockey. Far side. Good stick there by Zarski, but that one deflects out of play. Big hello to the Zarskis. Tuning in tonight from Edmonton, Alberta. It's just fun to say, Edmonton, Alberta. One of the great hockey destinations in the world. Of course, Zarski, a big Oilers fan. I asked him if it was the Oilers or the Flames. He very resoundingly said, I'm an Oilers fan. Off the far side. Of course, I think Alberta would be more of your Calgary Flames side of things. But then again, it's also how you're raised in Canada as well, and who your team is. Alex Park, a spirited Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Far half wall. Now off the near side boards. Good stick tie up there by Haru along the back check. And Zarski's got it. Zarski to the left side, gallops across the blue line, throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Craig. That one kind of handcuffed him a little bit. Now popped up into midair. Coming around there is Hastings along the near corner. Good stick tie up there by Haru defensively. Now Steele dropped off far side. Here comes Nickel. Right side, Nickel. Oh, couldn't get around the stick of Benson. Now down low, Nickel trying to grab it. To the near side there to Hastings. Back out to center. Samadrol through the middle. Little space. Shawley across. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, boy. There was a rebound after a save made there by Bushler. Now a shot toward the net. Save made there by Bushler. He wants to cover it up. Pushing and shoving now. Danziger's in there. Austin's in there. Boy, they had Bushler tight to the far side. And that one got interesting. you get goalies zigging and zagging, things get a little hairy. 5:23 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Park able to close up the lane after the initial faceoff win there by the Wolves. Here comes Musket around the right side. He's got a burst of speed. Musket comes in, throws it toward the net. It went wide. Now a centering feed off the skate of Burke. It goes wide. Now off the far side, trying to hold his own. Uh-oh, a chance here. 3-on-2. New Mexico back the other way. Thrown across. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance, and that's off its mooring. As Ellings threw it toward the net. Bushler had the short side covered as he sprawled across to make the save. And then the net came off its mooring at the right time for the Bugs, because there was some rebounds in front. Face off to the left of Bushler. Face off one there by New Mexico. Dalton drills one toward the net, blocked in front. Gains the zone. Thrown back to Burke. Burke got a stick tied up. Litchard's there, and Musket was looking for help. Now back the other way. Uh-oh. New Mexico's got numbers. They got a 4-on-2 if they hurry. Here's Dalton. High slot. Smyers one toward the net. Stick save made there by Bushler. Boy, the Mudbugs got caught in deep. Now held in there by Dalton. He'll sling it around to the left point there to Erickson. Shot toward the net. It went wide of Bushler into the near corner. Mack trying to stay with it. Dalton, a shot toward the net, tipped on its way through. It went wide. That was off the stick of Metz in front. Now down low to Howard. He gets hit hard. Haru off the far side. A little bit of a tie-up. Howard, and Zarski trying to get off each other. Now off the near side, boards back out to center. Taken there by Haru to Zarski. Zarski back to Haru. Haru off the stick far side. Taken there by Volkema, and he throws one. It gets deflected into the protective netting. Big hello to Batman's family, the Volkemas from Vancouver, Washington. And Logan Volkema is working the official pretty good. He thought there was a high stick that came across the face. And he's telling the official, hey, keep your eyes open, buddy. Look, are great. I mean, they have gotten a lot out of number 36 this year, and looking to get more as this season goes on. Lead referee Sean Kornick, your linesman Josh Rosenbaum, and of course the Shreveport regular, Mr. Brad Sotak. 7:01 gone by here in the second. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Nice off one there by New Mexico. Off the near side boards, back out to center. Austin able to twirl it in. Taken there by Mack. Now Mack has it near half wall. Thrown toward the net. Blocker save made there by Craig. And now Volkema able to spiral it in behind the Wolves' net. Now Volkema kind of lays one in front of the slot, but it's smothered up there by Emerson. Puck handled there by Leahy. Leahy has it, filtered in down low into the near corner, but taken there by Danziger. Far side, Austin has it. Right side, Austin angled off the far side boards and in deep. He'll come off for a line change. Now play to the right side. It's taken there by Johnson. Drop back to Scully. Now he'll go to the left point. Shot toward the net there by Kuntz, gets blocked, and he gets the end glass behind Bushler. Far side there to Sushinsky. That was a dangerous pass off the back stick of Morris. Up ahead there to Miller. Miller now works it in. Miller trying to throw it back up top. It was taken away there by Samadral. Now a dangerous spot here as Hastings comes in clean. And a good job there by Morris to block off the lane. Mudbugs want to run 2-on-2. Hastings taken away there by the captain, Steele. Steele got some numbers, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Steele comes in to Nickel, snaps one toward the net. Save made there. And now the puck is skyscraped. Back in the Mudbug zone. Here's Zarski. Works it in. Zarski fired one toward the net. He shot it wide. Now chopped at there by Zarski. And now a shot from the right point, in and out of the glove of Craig. That was a shaky save as Nickel threw it from the right point. Nickel now kissed off the near side window, back into the New Mexico zone. Played back out to center, Javier. Will be able to knock it into the Bug zone. Played back out now. Here's Burke. He'll brush it in off to the near corner and chase after it. On the back of Dalton along the end boards. That's Burke. Getting help by, I believe, Nickel to the left point. Austin, a drive! And it redirected wide. Now Danziger will slip it in deep there from Musket. Musket's got it along the near corner. Musket works a cycle down low there to Austin. Austin has it along the near corner. He'll spin it around. He'll